You, my friend, were born with a God-given calling on your life. You were designed for a purpose so much greater than you could ever imagine. Those talents and dreams you have, they're there for a reason. To glorify God, serve your neighbor, and point people to Jesus. But what happens to those dreams when you aren't feeling your best? What happens when you find yourself struggling just to get through the day physically or even emotionally? Simple. Nothing. Nothing happens. And you know in your heart that this is not the abundant living Jesus promised you in Scripture. Hi, I'm Carolina Marrelli, a Christ-centered holistic health coach and women's ministry speaker. I'm curious if what I'm saying is resonating with you, because it sure did for me. Listen, I had huge dreams, but then an unexpected crisis caused me to go in a totally different direction. Before I became a health coach, I was actually in full-time music ministry, on staff in a church, and traveling with my band to lead worship and speak for all kinds of events. And then I got sick. Deathly sick. So instead of touring the States with the band, I found myself touring a hospital instead. And I will never forget crying out to God, asking Him how on earth He was gonna turn this for my good. But you see, when I got sick, I was given a gift. It just came wrapped in some really ugly wrapping paper. And this gift led me on a journey I never expected to take. One that led me to hang up my guitar and go into a whole different form of work and ministry, helping women discover purpose-driven wellness from a faith-based perspective. You know, right now, there are women in your church who on the outside, they appear to be just fine. But on the inside, that's a whole different story. They may be struggling physically and even emotionally from not feeling as well as they'd like. And even worse, they feel unfulfilled at the deepest level possible because they aren't doing what God created them to do, and they know it. And they desperately need a dose of hope. 3 John 1:2 says, I pray that in all things you may prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. So taking care of your health and wellness is spiritual work. And living out your purpose and fulfilling that calling God has on your life absolutely depends on it. When I was touring, I saw many of the same things I see today. Women who are feeling frustrated and they want change, but they don't know where to begin fixing the problem, so they do nothing. And those talents and dreams are left to die untimely deaths. I'm committed to teaching Christian women how purpose-driven wellness from a faith-based perspective can give them the firm foundation of vibrant health that they are going to need to fulfill that calling on their life and see those God-given dreams become reality. I'd love to chat with you about coming to speak at your next retreat or women's ministry meeting. All you've got to do is click the link below this video to connect with me today. Remember, health radiates, and so can you. Through Him, with Him, and in Him.